everyone, and welcome back to day 6. Last night we had to cut you off quite early because the weather got atrocious. Wayne and Uncle Phil joined us on the pier, and he was quite relentless with the rain and the wind, so we could not do any filming because we would have ruined the microphones and that. Today now we've come down to a sheltered mark called Rona. Wayne and Uncle Phil are fishing just to our left on a little breakwater. When they were setting up and we were getting our stuff out, Wayne had an old rig from last night, cast it out, and before I could get my rods out of the car, he was bent into a cod. We've come by here now, just round the corner, into the little bay in Rona. It's a cracking mark. There's a deep gully in front of us. First cast out, I was just getting the camera set up with Mr. Billings, and my rod bent over and took loads of drag, so I'm going to get into it now, and cross fingers, we've got a fish first cast. Hopefully it's not the first cast. Yeah, Steve. Cheers, Steve. Probably the best way to come round is round the back of me, Steve, on that little ledge there. Just be careful, alright? The only problem we got here, like everywhere in Norway, is the ledges. Hopefully I can pop him up over it. It's a lot more comfortable over Wayne and Uncle Phil are, but there's only enough space for who really fishing there. But if you come near, road is pretty sheltered to certain winds. But the last couple of days the wind's been blowing straight in here, so we've been unable to fish it. But today the winds are behind us, so hopefully the Norwegian weather gods are on our favour. It's been horrific. Like we spoke about, the worst weather I've ever had in Norway. But fair play to everyone who's stuck at it. I'll try and pop them over that ledge now, Steve. Up this way. Put him there too, you can take the gaff out. Good fish. Oh, good start, Steve. There we have it, everyone. It's a cracking cod, first cast. I don't know, 6 or 7 pound. That's a brilliant start, that is. Hopefully you'll get better now, and some bigger ones in there. Lovely condition fish. In between fishing, I'll show you how I bait up for halibut down south. If I'm up north I use bigger baits, but down this area, Skarskendet and Sandviberger, you know, the halibut between 10 and 60 to 70 pound. I found over the years they like smaller baits, and what I'll do is I'll take you through the way I bait up for them, using the silver side of the bellies of fish. So what I've got here is obviously the rackle rig, which I always use, but on here I've got Tronix Pro Illumi pop-ups, just to give it that little bit more of attraction. I find these ones work really well for the halibut. And then I've got a 6-0 and then a 4-0 circle hook on it, and obviously you can hear the rackle. So what I've done here I got the herring belly and the little small herring which I caught in Southampton. I got it to add it to wrap it round. So all I simply do is, as you can see here, insert the foam into it, get your bait elastic and whip that on like so. Don't be shy with the bait elastic. I don't think the halibut can really care. Because they're mainly sight feeders. I don't think they pick up on the smell. Obviously, I think they might see the oil, but they're mainly all sight. Because what do you find a lot of times when you wind the knees in, you see them chasing it. Like yesterday with our wolffish, couldn't believe that. They actually come up and try to eat my wolffish. So then, it's like that. And then I've just got a small head in. Because massive bait as well is, you know, it's difficult to cast. You can get good distance with this. So I've got all the guts and everything, and I've taken the backbone out to make it lighter on both of them. The hook's really exposed. Slide down the semicircle. Slide down the pop-ups. And there it is, perfect bait. And as you can see, it's got all the shine from the underbelly of the both herrings. And obviously, with the foam, that'll pop up like that nicely in the water. And hopefully we can halibut or a nice big cod will come up and get it. But yeah, hopefully that will help you when you come out here or fishing in the UK for larger species fish. But yeah, cross fingers now I can get into another fish for you using that bait. Thank you. Like that, and then back round. But with a full one, you bring the rod back when you tournament casting. So because there's not much space here, you simply send it away, back round. Oh no! Don't show that one out.
It's on tape now.
I was talking, I forgot to let the clicker off.
I got it.
Fell there, that one.
I won't. Right. Right.
Hello everyone, we had a bit of a slack half hour. We had some of the Norwegian students coming round with Elskin, the owner of the lodge, so I've just taken them through rigs and different types of rigs baiting up. Believe it or not, they just walked off. I've done a couple of casts off the rocks, different types of casts we do, and as soon as they went, the ratchet went off and I've been slacklined and they've just screaming run. So hopefully we've got something on here. Yeah. I might have to nip out the camera because last time trying to get it over this ledge was horrendous. Just be careful, Steve. Yeah, last time obviously I was just trying to keep them up. You just can't pump and wind, you just got to lean into them. You're certainly warm after this. There's one on the right ledge. Oh Jesus. Next ledge. It's quite gnarly stuff here. I think Wayne and Uncle Phil definitely chose the easier spot. This is a right test. Just keeping it up, it's just brutal. It's just wind. Oh, it's come off, Steve, but there. Oh no. I can see it swimming off. Cod. Oh, nightmare. There we are, that's fishing for you. It just, as it was coming up to the surface, it just come off. Never mind, Steve. Never mind. Oh, great. That's fishing for you. But we stick at it and get another bait out there. Hello everyone. What I'm going to show you is now the standard scratching, well I call it a scratching rig, what I use out here. When I first get to a new mark, I just put this out there to see what everything is out there. It's sort of like the place rig I showed you, but it's a little bit beefed up. So obviously my top snud then is on a pulley. Then I always use this Tronics Pro prop ups. big dog size 6, and it comes down then to 80 pound xenon, and then it comes down to, I got a bead, 100 pound power swivel, and then it goes down to my bait clip, down to my 7-ounce lead, and that's the flowing trace, and it goes onto a swivel, onto a bit of tube, and it's just like a one up, one down then. I've got an extra strong clip there, 6-0 big dog again. So when it clips up, and it casts lovely, I know it sounds strange, 6-0 scratching. The good thing is, if you do get any crabs, like I spoke about before, snippy or use your hooks off, you can just attach new ones. And there it is. Brilliant, casts lovely. It's just a beefed up, one down, but it's got like a pulley built into it. So you can always rechange your hooks and all that. Let's get it out there. Hello everyone, we've brought you back now. Believe it or not, I just run down to see Wayne to see if we can have a bit of food because it's low water. And then all I heard was a shout, "Your rod's going." So I ran back across the rocks. And Steve was saying that I've had a good run on my left hand rod. So cross fingers, we've got a fish in there now. That way, Steve. Yep. No, Steve, this way. On the back of me. He's right in front of you, Steve. It's not a bad fight, this is not actually. It's getting up over those ledges. It's emotional. Stuck on the ledge, come on, we give him a bit of slack. He's stuck on the ledge. Hang on folks, I've got to go down. Oh, he's stuck on that ledge here. Not a bad fish, Steve. I'll try from this angle now. I got him. Thank you, Steve. Oh, sorry everyone, I had to go right over onto the ledge. 2 seconds, let me go and help Steve get it up. Oh, and there we are there. Not a bad fish. But yeah, they're trying to get it through that snags there. You can see the rackle rig, look, on the circle, look. The rackle rig doing its job again, yeah. Cod of about 3 or 4 pound. But yeah, getting up over those ledges is proper hard work. Gonna have to proper look for a different place to land in if I have a big one. But yeah, nice little fish, keep us plodding on. Cross fingers now, we're going to have a bit of food, come back, and then hopefully battle down for the night. Yeah, cheers, thank you. Yeah, believe it or not, everyone, me, Wayne, Steve and Uncle Phil went for food in the local restaurant over low water. come back, and we're back in the beach tent again. Absolutely pouring down. It's just relentless for us. We get a couple of hours of non-rain, and then suddenly the heavens open again. But looking at it, I think it's going to be in all night again. I spoke to Wayne. We'll do as much filming as we possibly can, but yeah, it's not the best. But obviously the tide's starting to flood now, so we're hoping. We're just losing the light now, as you can see, so hopefully the cod and that will come in. I'll try and film as much as I can out to the beach brolly. But yeah, it's going to be hard work again tonight in the rain. But yeah, cross fingers, and I'll let you know as we go along. Hello everyone. Well, unfortunately that's come to the end of our Norway trip. We've been on this mark now for 13 hours. We've had the two fish you've seen catching in daylight. We've had 2 small cod, but the fish haven't turned up. Luckily enough, I played to Wayne. He's 300 metres down that way. I think he's managed to get a double figure cod, but that's all he's had all day. Yeah, so we have to go back to the lodge now, and then obviously we're flying back tomorrow. Other than that, I'll meet you on a beach somewhere in the UK. Thank you very much for watching, and take care.